Hope you're absolutely awesome. Welcome to Thursday. Hope you're crushing the week. Hey, look, I was chatting with a guy the other day and he was struggling with a few things. One, he felt like he was always just getting taken advantage of. He was always giving his time. He was giving everything he could, and there was no time for himself, and it was just a grind for him. And he got basically he was getting lacking his energy. He was getting more and more tired from this, and he struggled like reaching out and just talking to girls. He struggled at work in terms of going for a new role, asking for a raise, or trying to get a new position, or advance his career. And I asked him, well, what is it that you think that you're struggling with the most? And he said, I really struggle with confidence. And I said, okay, can you give me more insight? He's like, well, every time I try something new or anything like that, I feel like an imposter. I don't feel like it's me. I don't have the confidence to do all these things. And I was like, okay, cool. And we delved into this concept of imposter syndrome and this lack of self-confidence and how to get from where we are now to how he wants to be. He wants to advance in his career. He wants to have more energy. He wants people to treat him with respect. He wants to be able to go and find the relationship and the girl that he wants, and he wants to have the confidence to do it. And I said, cool. How do you get from feeling like an imposter to feeling like the guy that you want to be? And he goes, well, I don't know. I said, okay, are you given confidence? And I asked him that question, and he said, well, I guess not. And I said, okay, cool. So how do you get confidence? How do you develop it? What is the process? And he says, well, it's something that you've got to develop. I said, cool. How? How do you develop confidence? And that's what I want to go over today. How do you get to the point where you are the confident version of yourself, where you don't feel like you're this imposter, where you can have the things that you want, get treated with the respect that you want, have the relationship that you want, and the career, and in the end, the best life that you can. And so we walked through a few steps. And number one, we harp on about this all the time in this group, is the summit, guys. If you don't have a summit, okay, you're kind of wandering around blind. There's not really anything, nothing's really going to change for you. So if you haven't had the training from James on the summit, guys, comment summit and get that training. It is essential. The next thing is, guys, this is number one, the most important thing. If you do not have imposter syndrome in your life, okay, you're not growing. Because you should have imposter syndrome. You should feel like you lack confidence, not overly so you're, exhausted and getting walked over in your life. But if you're experiencing imposter syndrome, it means that you are trying to become something that you aren't at the moment. And that means there is a gap, there is growth. The important thing is having clarity on the thing that you want to become, the person you want to become, the things that you want to achieve, so that you don't then hop on the bandwagon and fall off next week, or hop on for a month and then fall off, because that there erodes confidence. So not having clarity on where you want to go, not knowing what you need to do to get there, erodes the confidence you need in order to get there, because clarity is king. So first things first, guys, know where you want to go. Second thing, know how to get there, the steps that you need, the compass, the values, all those sorts of things that we talk about and walk people through in the summit. 2, be prepared for the imposter syndrome that occurs. Now, if it is too great and you are battling with the confidence, it means you need to reverse engineer and break it down to smaller steps. Having somebody to hold you accountable, someone to guide you like a Sherpa or a mentor or whoever it is to get you there is going to be so important, because when you fall, as we all do, okay, there's somebody there to help you step up to the next level to take you there. There's no point if you're here and trying to get to this massive point and do it all in one. You are going to suffer massive amounts of self-doubt, lack of confidence, and that imposter syndrome. There should be small amounts of imposter syndrome all the way along as you step in from this to this version of you, version 1.0 to version 2.0. So guys, if that's what you're experiencing in life, you're struggling with that confidence, you're not getting the respect you deserve, or not getting to where you want to be fast enough, or you find that you're falling, on the wagon and then falling off, get the summit, find out what yours is, find a mentor or a Sherpa to get you there, and trust me, by the end of the year, your life will look completely different. You can change it by the end of the week if you really want. So have an awesome week, guys. I hope that helps, and have a killer weekend as well. Big love to you.